Some. Fuck!
What's up?
Coming back to Fenmont like this makes me miss my old medical school.
Then why not drop by?
You don't mind?
Nah. You must have really loved it there if you miss it this much. I guess becoming a doctor really is your calling.
Okay, anyways, now I really gotta say something. So, how long, oh, Woodchuck, how long has it been? That's a research center. That's something.
When I see the lights in Fenmont, I can't help but miss how bright Laurent is.
I know exactly what
Fuck,
you mean.
I don't know where to go. I'm not trying to go to the main mission. Oh, here it is, medical school. How long is it in Tales of Xillia 2? Is it like 2 years?
Are we really gonna see Musée? She's scary, but if we all stay together, we'll be okay.
I love how everybody just cuts me off. It's 2 years because I seen a picture of Elise. I guess it fits her when she's going to school, but I kind of don't like it. I really don't. Japan.
Are you getting tired?
A little bit. Things aren't the same as they used to be.
Hey, Elise, can we borrow Tepa for a sec? Huh? Give Tepa a squeeze. You'll feel better.
Oh, this does feel good. Just the right amount of resistance. I could do this all day.
No, stop! I can't take any more!
All the stress is drained through my fingers.
I know, right? It's crazy addictive. Oh no! He's gonna get all stretched out! I feel so violated. Fenmont is such a beautiful city. They call it the spirit-lit seat of kings. Now I finally understand the spirit-lit part. This place
I
is
feel so
perpetually
violated.
night. I bet it must be way more exciting living here. That's just your imagination
So yeah,
running
it's
away
2
with
years?
you.
Hey, it's the Ed guy.
Mr. Eldon?
Eldon, there it is.
Dr. Jude! Hey, good news. You're in the clear now. Between Gillen's betrayal and the Exodus situation, no one cares about your charges anymore. When everything calms down, they may want you to come in and answer some questions, but it won't be a big deal.
But there are still wanted posters everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We haven't had time to take them down yet.
Well, that's still great news. Right, Jude?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you, Doc. What happened to that tall guy who was with you before? You know, the one who knocked me down on the pier.
You mean Alvin? He's... well...
I knew that had to be Alvin.
You know him?
Not personally, but my wife and I used to be close to the woman he lived with. Her name was Mink.
Mink?
She's a real beauty. She wears glasses and always carries a book around. You don't know her?
It's Presa.
Do you mean Presa?
Maybe. I'm sure Mink wasn't her real name. That's why I wanted to talk to Alvin, you see. To make sure he knew her real identity.
What do you mean?
We received some intel that said she was actually a spy. One of the rats.
What's that?
They're spies from one of the Auj Oule clans.
Exactly. Mink made friends with a lot of Rashugal nobles and military officers and pumped them for secrets. If you see Alvin, could you tell him that? I think he has a right to know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for my appointment.
What should we do?
I don't know.
If it's something Presa didn't want him to know, then I don't think we should tell him. I mean, if even Alvin couldn't figure it out, she must have really wanted that secret kept.
That's true. Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess we can keep her secret.
I like Presa. And it's not just close to her looks. It's like just her character in general and how she's close to Alvin. I liked it. Okay, let's see where we can go. Da, 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 da. Hey, it's
Dr.
her.
Jude, I didn't know you were back. I couldn't believe it when I heard that the military was after you. Oh gosh, where do I even begin?
Take a deep breath, Prin. It's okay. Although, to be honest, so much has happened that I don't really know where to begin either.
You weren't really a spy, were you? I can't imagine you being one.
Are you kidding? Jude's smart and all, but I wouldn't hire this goofball to spy on his own nose.
A harsh yet accurate appraisal.
You must be Leia. You're exactly as Dr. Jude described you. You always showed up in his stories, you know.
Really? And here I thought he'd forgotten all about me.
I only mentioned you a few times. Hey, is that a Sylph Jay? Are you treating it?
Yes, I'm doing it as a special favor for an acquaintance of mine.
That's the same bird Alvin uses. I didn't know it was called a Sylph Jay.
They're pretty unique. They can channel wind spirits with their manalobe to help them fly long distances.
Sylph Jays also have the ability to distinguish between the manalobes of different people, and can use that to sense a person's location. Hence their popular use for military communication.
Wow, little guy, you're pretty smart.
Unfortunately, this little one flew too far, too fast, and ended up hurting his manalobe.
Well, that was silly of you. But I like a hard worker.
He'll weaken and die from the injury, and there isn't anything I can do to save him. There is a treatment that uses harmonica grass, but it's impossible to get right now with everything that's happening.
Hey, if that's the case, I'll find some harmonica grass for him.
What?
You know I have a weakness for the smart but bumbling type.
You're still talking about the Sylph Jay, right?
She was going lesbo for a little bit. I knew those harmonica grass were gonna come in handy, people. Fucking knew it.
What? Our mission is finally over and there still isn't anything you can do?
Please, calm down, Lady Nadia. My friends will be back with harmonica grass for him soon.
Blah, blah, friends this, grass that. Don't you get it? We need to get out of here.
We got the harmonica grass.
The hell?
Agria, what are you doing here?
These your so-called friends?
Yes.
This is classic.
How do you know Prin?
Because she's the liaison for us Auj Oule spies.
Lady Nadia?
Ah, who cares? These chumps don't have the balls to rat you out. Prin's job is to pass all the juicy information I collect back to Auj Oule.
Is that true?
It is.
And this Sylph Jay was your means of communication.
No way.
How does that feel, Pimple? How does it feel to know you tried your very best to help an enemy spy? Pew! Not only do you stink of hypocrisy, you reek of stupidity, too!
What?
Leia!
Oh, good job. Good job, man. They can Leia run away.
I'd stay back if I were you. Wouldn't want to get my stench of stupidity on you.
Come on.
Excuse me. I just wanted to thank you for all your help. If you hadn't brought the harmonica grass, Bobo would have died. Now he's going to be fine.
Tell me, do you have some connection to Nadia's family in House Travis?
I do. My mother was her nanny. I've known her since she was a baby.
So Agria really is nobility.
Sadly, Miss Nadia's mother was a commoner, and she was subjected to much abuse because of it.
The Travis family has always been focused on privilege, even by the standards of the 6 ruling houses.
Eventually, Nadia's mother, the only support Nadia had, became estranged from the Travis family leaders. She died shortly after, and Nadia was convinced they had conspired to kill her.
Is that why she became a spy for Auj Oule?
It's no excuse for selling out her country, but...
Who could blame her at that point?
I suppose what Rashugal was doing would be unacceptable in any country.
Prin, is Bobo the name of that Sylph Jay?
Yes, Miss Nadia named him herself. She's been taking care of him since he was an egg. She's always loved him.
I see. Thank goodness he's okay, even if Agria did laugh at me. I'm glad that Bobo's all right.
Yeah, we all are.
You really are exactly how Dr. Jude described you, Leia.
Indeed. She inspires smiles wherever she goes.
Very true.
With this harmonica grass, Prin can heal the Sylph Jay.
Yeah, let's hurry back to Fenmont.
I already did it. A psychic ring? Is that in, No, it's actually a fucking thing. No, it's not. Where is it? I can't find it. Poison. Psychic ring, here it is. Increase. Whatever. That's so good. That is good. Alright, so I guess I'm done doing that. Head to the Fenmont Sea Haven. Let's do this! Sorry if that took so long, people. You know how I love my side missions. Where the fuck is everybody? Hey, it's Wingo! Hi, Wingo.
His Highness is already aboard. We will depart soon.
Excuse me.
I presume you wish to ask about Zhao.
Yes. Do you know why he protected me during the battle?
Perhaps he sought to make amends for his past crimes.
But he ended up dying as a result.
There are some who believe that nothing is more important than survival. But priorities change. Life starts to lose purpose when you've gone astray. Sometimes the only means to make amends for one's actions in life is to die.
I don't really understand.
Nor should you. You should focus instead on enjoying what you have.
How do I do that?
That's for you to find out. Zhao's greatest wish was for you to find happiness in life. Of that I am certain.
Okay, I'll find a way.
That will put Zhao at peace.
If I may.
Full of questions today, aren't we? Let me guess. Is it about His Highness?
What are Gaius's plans for Rieze Maxia?
No doubt His Highness will one day unite this world. That should tell you what you want to know.
Thank you for your time.
What is it?
It's nothing. Shall we move onward?
I see. All that time, she was just bait.
That's why I want to meet the real Maxwell. To find out the truth.
He'd most likely reside in the spirit realm.
But does such a place even exist?
And even if it did, we have no means of getting there.
Indeed, it's little more than a legend. But we know for a fact that spirits exist. So it follows that they must reside somewhere. Likewise, a path to their realm must also exist.
Hey, what about Niakara? Don't they call that place the Village of the Spirits?
You have a point. It lies near a mountain known as the Holomont. Perhaps you might find a clue there.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's check it out.
Don't get too excited. This ship isn't turning around before we reach the Lance of Kresnik.
Really? Come on, who cares about that stupid lance?
Gaius, earlier you spoke of stopping the Otherworld reactor plan. I suspect you're planning to invade Elympios using the Lance of Kresnik.
It is for the good of Rieze Maxia.
Hold on. You would need massive amounts of mana to use the lance.
I understand. I do not wish to sacrifice humans or spirits.
Then maybe we don't have to use it.
The reality is, someone must.
Are you trying to finish what Mila started?
I never put it into that perspective. But inevitably, yes. That is what I'm doing. No one has ever made such a strong impression on me.
Then we also need to consider the fate of Elympios.
You're worried about them? At a time like this? They were willing to sacrifice every human and spirit life in Rieze Maxia.
Why does one side have to suffer for the sake of the other? That doesn't sit well with me. It wouldn't sit well with her either. She would destroy the schism and save everyone. That's what I want to do.
I'm surprised to hear such words from you. Are you trying to repay her for what she's done for you?
Yes.
You've grown strong. Jude, join me and...
Your Highness, we've nearly arrived. The salvage operation needs your attention.
Very well.